superior one in this relationship is not you. It's me. And I know that's hard for you to hear. It's hard for you to hear that I can pay for that and still tell you I'm your superior. But I
am. Going off, son.
I am your superior.
Yeah.
Why? Because you're not gonna mount the shit. You ain't trying to get shit. You ain't trying to be shit. You just trying to live off her. And that ain't gonna cut it. Because after a while, she gonna get tired of you. And she gonna replace you. That's why I'm the only constant. You see, after she get tired of you, you gonna f her good for a little while. She may have a couple kids by you, but she gonna replace you with a just like you. But she gonna always come back to me. I don't care about her fucking you. I don't care. You understand? I don't care about her you. I don't care. I don't care. Because I know you ain't going to be, you short-winded. You ain't going to stay around no way. You ain't going to stay around no way. You're going to be gone. You're going to be locked up. You're going to be laid down. You're going to be somewhere with another You're going to be somewhere with your 11th baby mama or 10th baby mama or 9th baby mama or some goofy shit like that. And she's still going to come back. It don't mean our relationship going to be perfect. Yeah, she going to have whore's remorse. She going to try to get slick and try to get shit off. But that's when I enact sanctions and penalties and bring that back to her back to her senses. That's when I shut everything down and bring her to her knees. But you gone and I'm still here. And here's the part. I'm not just going to her. I'm going to other just like her.
And her friends.
Why? And her friends.
Yep. His Powertrick is a beast. Hey, well, let me ask you this, man. Let me, from a metaphysical standpoint.
Boogie would say the nerve of these.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this, man. Is there any point in your life, man, in your present situation or circumstance, do you miss a deep, meaningful connection with a woman?
There are those weak moments when I would wish for that,
right?
But then I realized what that cost.
Wow!
And I realized I ain't ready for that dog.
Okay.
I've been doing this too long. I done seen too much.
Right.
I seen how dirty these bitches are and how they get down. I seen how cold they are and how sociopathic they are. You know, I done been with a but she lying to her on the phone while my is in her mouth. Why would I want to be that on the phone? Wondering where she is.
Right.
Why I want to switch places. So, but I'm going to give you another real tidbit. By running this lifestyle, here's the cost. See, everything has a cost in life. You don't get out of life without paying a cost. To life, there's a cost for everything. I am quite resigned by the fact that I may wind up in some nursing home somewhere, being abused by some STNA hood rat part-time stripper who don't like her job.
Right.
That's the consequences of this lifestyle. I don't kid myself about that. It ain't all sunshine and roses. But it's what I choose to do. I'm willing to take that choice in order to keep my peace of mind and to keep my money and to stay out of the zone of the system. I know what the risks are. I know what the possible consequences and outcome is for leading a hedonistic lifestyle. I know what that is.
All right.
I understand what that's about. But I choose this.
You know what the thing is, man? Once again, we in a situation where me and you, we've had our boots on the ground and we've had a lot of crazy experiences, man, that a lot of cats just can't relate to. And I was listening to you on C Boogie's Hangout when y'all was talking about the Iceberg Slim joint yesterday. And you was saying something that was really profound, man. You was talking about Kevin Samuels and all these other cats, man, and how they was basically talking about their life experiences, or not necessarily their life experiences, but they was talking about what should and what shouldn't be done in the aspect of what should be done with women. And you were basically stating that the majority of cats out here, they still on basic math. They're not going to be able to comprehend and understand what a C Boogie is saying or what a Kevin Samuels is saying. You know what I mean? Because these cats, they've gone through the fire and they've had these higher level experiences that these other cats that's new to the game haven't had. So they can't comprehend the that they really speaking on. So, they kind of getting their feelings about just a lot of that they're saying. And me and you, that was just... that was a masterful piece of information right there, man, because, when cats always talk about the Pookie and the Ray Ray and is mad about these and me and you, we've hardly ever have any Pookie and Ray Ray videos where we mad at these right? Because we have seen the dark side and we see that these man, they not getting over, man. These not getting over. I have had too many of these email me, text me, call me, mad at this trick because they is following my program. You understand me? How is it that a gangster is mad at the trick? How does that happen? How does that work?
It works because these not whole men. They're half a man. You understand?
Yeah.
A lot of times, all these is they balls. They don't even, that saying, all I got is my word and my balls. They don't even have, their word ain't even no good a lot of times. Only thing they got is their balls, and then they split net between them and 4 or 5 other and they out here trying to flip shit. See, the moral of the story is ain't no life in these streets. That's the real truth. And the out here who thinking that they can get something for nothing, you don't ever get something for nothing. That shit may work a little while for a short period of time, but after a while you got to pay the devil his due. So what happens is, look, these women are coming back to this man. Here's this man here with 40 or 60, I can't say that enough. He feeding these with vending machine money. You can't even feed these with vending machine money. You understand?
Right.
You can't even feed this with vending machine money. What kind of man are you? You can't even, the only thing you could do is fuck this and give her babies that you ain't gonna take care of. And because her nature is so dark, and her nature is so sinister, she's attracted to you. But she knows she can't be with you. She knows she ain't supposed to be with you, even though she is sexually attracted to your aggression, and she's sexually attracted to your swagger. At the end of the day, people are suckers for the truth. And the truth is, when that cupboard is empty, and them kids in there crying, and that phone is ringing off the hook, and these diapers everywhere, and that rap music is turned up, what can you do about that? You can't do a thing about that. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna get out the house and you're gonna run. You're gonna go find another that lets you lay up with her. That's what you're gonna do. That's exactly what you're gonna do, because there's no substitute for being a real man, my You raised, 4 or 5 children?
Who, me?
And you took, you.
I raised 8.
You raised 8. You took in stepchildren.
Foster care, adoption.
And even the grimy ones still call you pop. Even the grimy ones suspect you. Don't mean they perfect. It don't mean they model citizens, but they respect their father. Everybody respect the real man. Even if a is too stupid to do so. She know what a real man is. She know what a real man's like, even if she's too dumb to accept one.
Yeah.
My greatest power is not that I'm chosen second. My greatest power is that I'm nothing like you. That's the drawing card. I'm unique. The fact that I'm lame is why she gonna come back. Because that lame got that $75. That lame got that little money I need for my kids to eat. That lame gonna fill in that little pothole that when I'm going through it. And though I have to swallow my pride and do what I'm told to do, I'm going to do that anyway, because realistically, I'm supposed to be with him, but I'm sexually attracted to you. And after a while, I'm not even sexually attracted to you no more. I'm sick of you. I can't stand your fucking ass no more. So I'm going to replace you with another that's like you. But I'm going to keep him. How did that happen? How did we find ourselves in this position? How am I on the outside still able to extract the raw materials while you somewhere in the ether? How does that happen? People are suckers for the truth, my nigga. And the truth is the truth. The truth is real. It don't never waver. It is what it is.
Man, speaking as an individual, man, my whole family, man, I guess you could classify them as Pookie and Ray Ray's, man. I'm like the only one that's actually graduated like high school, man, out of my whole generation, man, out of my brothers and cousins and shit, man. So I ain't never had no shade, or I ain't never had nothing slick to say about street per se, because, I mean, my whole family is basically street, man. I'm the squarest one of the bunch. I'm the oldest, but I'm the squarest. So, I'm looking at this thing. Yeah, I'm kind of caught in the middle. I got my foot in both worlds, man. And I see these females, how they get down. And I see these that they choose. And to me, this is just hilarious, man. I never really get into my feelings about this shit, man, because the broads be calling me boo-hooed about shit. And I just be like, okay, well, it sucks to be you, man. I just had a situation where I don't want to get too deep. I just kind of like reunited with another one of my broads, man. And it's the same old shit with her, man. She just loved convicts, man. She loved jail, man. And she was swearing up and down she was done with this one particular man. And I'm like, okay, just go in one ear and out the other, because I know how she get down, man. She'll say that she done with a motherfucker, today. And then tomorrow, I'll see her riding around with the same she swore that she was done with. You know what I mean? Right. This was, I told you about that. She was calling me, asking for advice about her got caught with her firearm, right? And then she was just like, the detective said that they was going to get me and they was going to lock me up and all that. I'm like, how they going to lock you up when they find this with your shit? You know what I mean? Once again, we go back to women, how they speak and how they lie and how they deceive you by omission. You know what I mean? She basically told me that this had the firearm. And I'm thinking that she's at work or she's at home when this is happening. But, this he was at a nightclub. And so I'm thinking they find this at a nightclub by herself with her firearm. But as we go further into the conversation, I could tell she let it slip. She didn't actually want to tell me this, but it kind of slipped. And she was just like, yeah, and I was drunk and I was in the car with him. I was like, wait, that's it. Wait a second. Because I just told her, like, she going to be good. They found a weapon on this. You know what I mean? You wasn't nowhere around. But as it turns out, she was actually with this fool, and he had her piece on him at the club. And I'm like, wait a minute, well, that's different now. You was riding around with this both of y'all was inebriated. He had your firearm. I'm like, what? Like, what kind of stupid shit you got going on here? You know what I'm saying? And so this go back to like how me and Tony get down. These they guaranteed to these lives up. Now she got to wonder if the detectives is gonna with her because of the stupid she been doing with this. You know what I mean? And, we just basically wash our hands of it. We just sit back in the cut and we just wait for the crops to grow. You know what I mean? Pretty soon, you ain't gonna have no choice but to come with it because you stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
What's up?
Oh my God, brother. Yeah, you exactly right.
Uh-huh.
You see, you're dropping jewels and it's just going open.
Okay.
Let me slow the down and let them see what just happened. This is gonna catch a potential criminal case.
Mm-hmm.
This didn't call a lawyer.
Right.
She didn't call her nana.
Oh.
She didn't call her mama.
Mm.
She didn't call her sister.
Mm-hmm.
But she called the fat Mack.
Yeah, be bugging me out, man. Like, why you calling me with this shit? And I know why they call, because it ain't just me. They know I got a pipeline. You know, they know I got a supercomputer by the name of Tony Maceo. You know what I mean? That really got the 411 and inside track on shit of that nature. You know what I mean? And actually, at the very end of the exchange, she was just like, where Tony at? You know what I mean? And I was just like, I wasn't even going to bother you with that stupid shit, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? I like, if it was something really relevant, something that I could really bother you about, but I'm like, I ain't about to bother him with this bull, man. But yeah, they call us.
Here's the point.
Yeah.
That value to her,
Mm-hmm.
she'll take that $40 and $60 because his value to her in terms of counseling, in terms of information, in terms of life experience is priceless. Because that who she was with, he gonna try to hand her the case and send her to prison.
Yeah.
Understand? She understands in a very primitive way that there's one on this planet who I can talk to, who is not gonna judge me, who is going to give me the information I need to get out of this shit. You understand? I'm gonna slow that down again. There's one I can come to. I'm gonna decode this so you get this. There's one that I can come to that's gonna save me.
Hey, but check it out. But
You understand that?
But this is what this is what these saying, man. They like, well, what good is any of that if you the first choice as far as a needing her problem solved, but you ain't the first choice of them. You know what I mean?
And I'm gonna answer that question.
All right.
There is a hierarchical dating structure.
Mm-hmm.
You don't try to change reality.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not interested in changing reality. I'm interested in finding balance in it. The don't always have problems. Mm-hmm. That's the point. So I'm not her first choice, but in a very real sense, I'm her only choice.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that?
Yeah.
No, I'm not her first choice. I'm okay with not being her first choice. Because the first choice that she had was in the car with her with the gun. I don't want to be the first choice. I don't want to catch a case.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I don't want to be the to bring the cops down on my back. I don't want any felonies. Are you crazy? I don't want any felonies. I don't want to be her first choice. Case, don't understand what I'm saying. These are unstable. Do you get that?
Man.
Their nature, their sexual nature, and what they're attracted to, that has no rhyme or reason. That is chaotic. So whatever that is involved in that is going to be a just like her. It is a moment meeting a synthesis. These are two finding over ignorant shit. The result is a complete disaster. So yeah, she can come to me when she got a problem, but she know it costs when you come to me. It costs when you come to me. When they go to welfare, ain't they going to welfare with a problem?
Yup.
They broke.
Man.
And what does welfare say?
Basically, they say you're going to have to do this, that, and that in order to get these ends.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you're hung up on again. All the got left in this society is your ego. That's why you can never understand what I'm saying. You can never, and you will never get it. And you know what? I'm good with you never getting it. I'm good with you not understanding. Because I need to keep doing what I'm doing. I don't care about not being her first choice. I'm glad she come to me when she need some shit because she ain't in no position to deny my order. She ain't in no position to disobey my order. She is not in any position to buck or rebel me because the alternative is oblivion. The alternative is destruction. Well, you tell yourself anything to feel better. Sound like the DOC. Anything in order to feel better. Better, my. It's about understanding the nature of the people that you're dealing with. You see, in the black community, because it's matriarchal, it's going to always be f***ed up. A matriarchal community without a strong economic foundation breeds dysfunction. You ain't figured that out yet?
Wow, man.
It's a community where people follow their emotions, not logic. That's what the FBI told you. Black people are emotional. They're not logical. Their movements will come to no logical conclusion. You ain't figured that out yet? Our community is dysfunctional. So the only thing the women and the can do in the community is replicate that dysfunction. And part of that dysfunction is openly letting your nature run amok and be with a that's going to destroy
you. She was like, I was like, why you got that toting your shit around like that? I was drunk. I didn't know he had it. Like, you knew he had your gun.
And like, let's talk about the first. See, the first ain't sticking the in her mouth for $20 worth of quarters.
Oh,
you understand?
Oh, man, you wrong for that one.
the first ain't doing that. That's literally pennies on the dollar.
Hey,
that
Tony. Hold on one sec, all right? Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, man. Had to take a restroom break. Jesus. Okay. All right. Let's proceed. Go ahead.
In the real world, men solve problems. One of the things that make women attractive to you is that men that solve problems have a leadership quality that women find attractive. They find that erotic. They find it titillating. They find it tantalizing when a is in control of his reality. And it's even more attractive when he's in control of their reality. As a matter of fact, that's why they with that because they think he's in control of his reality and theirs till they find out different.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that I'm not this first choice, I can live with that. I can live with that because I know in a very real sense I'm the only choice she got. And you say, well, how can you say that? That sounds stupid because she got another nigga. And temporary. He's not going to stay there.
Yeah, man. It's like if these cats only knew how many I've seen this female have through the course of me and her relationship, man, it's like, damn. It's like, when you gonna settle down and get you a keeper? You know what I mean? I done seen her go through, I swear to God, maybe, I'm not even exaggerating, man. Probably 50 dudes, man, on some old boyfriend since I've been on her since 2005. You know what I mean? These supposed to have been like real, like boyfriends. You know what I mean? Not even no jump off shit. I mean, these actually like stay with her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, God damn.
Where are they now?
Well, cats will say, that's not a negative on the man's part because these cats I was with her, You know what I mean? They had enough sense to just get what the they wanted out the broad, and then and then bounce on the bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, let me speak to that. They got what they wanted. Out of it bounce. If we want to use that metric, everybody's using somebody. I'm getting what I want out of her and sending her on her way.
Right.
Oh, but I'm wrong because I give her $75. I'm wrong because I give her money. That giving us something. He ain't there for free.
No, he
ain't there for nothing.
He's selling dope out of her house. So, you know what I'm saying?
Out of her house. You understand?
Yeah.
And that money that he's selling out that house is going to maintain that house because maintaining that house is maintaining him. But here's the problem. His money ain't tied to shit.
Right.
He can't get a savings account.
No doubt.
You understand?
Man.
So what is he doing? He tricking that money off on trinkets, buying a shit that's going to be out of style in 6 months.
I don't even think he's doing that because one of the things she was telling me on the phone, this is one of the advantages of being a emotional tampon. You know what I mean? You get a lot of intel about what's going on because she telling me all sorts of about, of course, how he run around the bitch. He disrespecting me. He other bitch. I'm done. I'm cool on him. And then, the next day I find out she's still sucking and the dude. You know what I'm saying? But once again, we don't trip that shit. We like shit. If you like it, I love it, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
The flea bit gonna say, well, that makes him a real man because he's still other and she with him.
Right.
But again, there's another side of that game. You understand? Because sooner or later, she gonna be cheating on him with me.
Yeah. And that's how
that's not the equation. You see, I know everything about him. He don't know shit about me.
Right.
I'm Uncle Tony. I'm Cuddy.
Bringing in the groceries.
That's right. I know everything. She gonna sit here and tell me everything about this that she can think of. I know everything about him. He don't know shit about me. He don't even know where I live. He don't even know I exist.
Man. Yeah, she keep that shit under wraps.
The fact that he's getting what he wants from him, bouncing and playing those games, all that shit come with the game, Playboy. All of us out here are salvaging. All of us, none of us are George Jeffersons. All of us are Fred Sanfords. All of us are running. This is a big salvage yard of.
Nobody's safe.
These girls out here virgin. Nobody's safe. Not even you. You want to think that type of safe just because he them for free. But what you don't know is that you ain't the only type of that she. In other words, she got more than one version of you.
Yeah.
You understand? And then when she out here, and here's what you don't want to admit, while you diddy about she out here getting a baby by another nigga just like you and put him on you.
Damn. Yeah.
You want your kid.
Ooh, yeah, she did that. Oh my God, yeah. She actually did that, man. She had like
you a walking Maury Povich show.
Yeah. She had 2 dudes, man, she was trying to put a baby on. And she told both of them they was the daddy.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's how you get down? Okay.
And didn't think twice about it.
Didn't get too
think twice about it. You think she gonna put a baby on Mike? No, I'm not gonna put no baby because you try to take it, Mike. I'm not gonna do that.
Man, that's what she told me. Shit. Hey, she even let the side trickster put sperm up in her. You know what I'm saying? She let she knew that he was fixed anyway. You know what I mean? And I think I actually only ejaculated up in her once, and that was because the condom broke. You know what I'm saying? And when that happened, she panicked, man. She went into full panic mode, man. She was like, "Oh no," she said, "Did the condom break?" and you would think, man, that a chick would have been like, "Ooh, I got him. I'm gonna keep this baby." But she was like, "Oh no," because she seen that it would have been more trouble than it was worth. You know what I mean? To be carrying, because I done told her, I like, if you was to ever have my seed, you know what I mean? I'm coming to get that baby. You're not gonna be having my baby around all them stupid ass with. teaching them thug culture.
It's not worth it to get you caught in a paternity scam because that's going to blow up the whole hustle. You understand? It's not worth it to do that to you. It's easy to just give you a little trick with you for $40 or $60 and then go back and put that on them other. That is her first choice. It's easier for her to give them the case. Her first choice, the she's sexually attracted to. You see, we can't reorder what makes a woman's wet, and I'm okay with that. I can't change what turns a woman on. I can't change what she chooses to with. I don't wish to do that. I just want my fair share. I don't have to have it all. I just want my fair share. That's all I want. So I'm okay with being the second choice. Because even if I am the second choice, I'm going to have twice the control and less the cost.